The younger generation is really into, texting and tweeting, and they do everything with their smartphones and their iPads and all of that. I'm sure most of you have smartphones, some kind of laptop, computer, whatever, right? It's amazing to me, though, is that people don't realize in order to wow someone else, that employer is going to actually pick up the phone and call you. They may email you first. But in all likelihood, when they're ready to talk business with you, they're going to pick up the phone and call you. And we don't take the time to stop and think about the message that we're delivering with the phone that we use. Whether it's a mobile phone or the phone message that we have on our house phone, or if we're working out of an office, whatever, right? So texting and tweeting are big deals, but the truth is we can't overlook really great phone etiquette. Because the hiring decision isn't going to be an electronic decision. They're not going to meet with you via a text message. They're not going to email you back and forth to decide if they're going to hire you. They're going to want to talk to you live and in person, on the phone usually first, and then sometimes through video conference if it's a long distance interview, and then they bring you in for the live interview where you have to be there physically in person, right? So I want you to stop and think for a minute. How many of you have your resume updated and are putting your resume out? So what phone number do you have on your resume? If I were an employer and I looked at your resume, what number would I call to reach you? Your cell phone. When was the last time you listened to your voicemail message on your cell phone? It's been a while, okay? So think about, if I'm the employer and I'm going to call you on the cell phone, what am I going to hear? What's the message that I'm going to hear? You want to make sure, first of all, who's going to answer the phone? So if it's your cell phone, it's going to be you, ideally. Some people use their home number. Some people still have a home phone. We are one of those people. My kids tell me we're outdated now, because we don't just use our cell phones, right? We actually have a physical phone that people can pick up and dial from, as opposed to the mobile phone, right? So think about it. What phone number are they going to call? Who's going to answer that phone, and what's the message they're going to receive? What impression does it leave with them? So if you haven't checked your voicemail message on your cell phone, or on your home number, I strongly suggest that you do that. And one of the things that we want you to do is to listen to that greeting and to see what you really hear, and listen to it from a couple of different places. Call your cell phone from a busy location and listen to the message. If it's your home number, call your home number from a busy location, listen to the message. Is it garbled? Is it rushed? Can you clearly hear what's being articulated? Or is it just blah, 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 blah? What? And you have to listen to it 2 or 3 times to figure out, well, who did I call? Did I call the right number? Am I going to be able to leave a message, and will they pick it up? So there's a couple of other things in relationship to this that I want to share with you. But one of the things that's really important, if you haven't recorded a message, a greeting, do it. There's nothing worse than when in a business situation you call a phone number and what happens is you get that message that says, you have reached 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, right? How do you know that you've dialed the right number? You don't know if you have the right person. Maybe they wrote the wrong information on the application, or maybe the resume doesn't have the right information. So make sure that you have a greeting recorded, number 1. Number 2, make sure that that greeting, that whatever it is you're saying, that it has your name, that you reiterate your phone number. You can even add your email address to it if you want, or you can tell people to connect with you on social media. So hi, this is Liz Christoffersen. You've reached Empower Consulting Group. We're away from the phone right now. Please leave a message at the tone, or if you prefer, you can connect with us on email or on social media, right? and here's our email address, or here's how to find me on Facebook, LinkedIn, Twitter, whatever, right? For you, especially because you're looking for the right career opportunity, it's really important that the people who call you know that they've reached you, know that you check this number, and know that there are other ways to reach you as well. You also want to check your outgoing phone greeting and find out whether or not music is heard in the background, whether there's children's voices or noise. We actually had to do some work for a client once, and they asked us to call all these people. And what was interesting is several of them, we weren't sure that we were calling the right number, even though that's what they had put on the information that we were provided, because there was so much background noise. One person sounded like they were at a disco, another one sounded like they were standing right next to the freeway when they recorded their voicemail message, another one was on the playground. So, you know, think about what message your greeting is providing the potential people who are calling you, right? Don't try to be funny unless you really are funny. Don't try to be cute. That's not what they're looking for. This is a professional message, right? It should be a reflection of who you are as a professional. You don't want to get into politics or religion. You just want to say who you are, what you do, how you add value. And because you are in job search mode, it's perfectly okay to say, you can connect with me on email at act.now@gotoecg.com or whatever your Gmail address is, or find me on social media. I am on Facebook, LinkedIn, and Twitter. So they have another way to connect with you. Okay?
One ringy dingy. Is this the party to whom I am speaking?